Hello, I'm going to do the Capricorn love reading, and this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take the parts that do resonate. If it does not, leave the parts that do not resonate, as those may be meant for someone else. All right, we're going to look at what you may be struggling with. Codependency. I think we did another reading and the same one came out. What you need to look at, calling in your soulmate. No, it wasn't codependency, it was control issues. And then energies coming in, we have engagement and we have release your ex. All right. This card's almost like the Devil card, right? Because it says addictions are affecting your romantic life. What are those addictions that are affecting? I feel like you're trying to look for things. I feel like you're trying to look for problems. You're trying to look for things. Seven of Swords. I feel like you're trying to look for things. You're trying to look for negative things within this relationship, within a relationship. I feel that you're surrounded by deception. I feel that you're not putting enough. I feel like you've just lost interest in. I just feel like you've lost interest in a relationship. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. It could be romantic life in that if you're single, I almost feel like you're angry about relationships. I feel like you don't want to have a relationship because you just don't care. And that you're not ready to, you don't want to focus on a relationship. Like you're struggling with being in a relationship and focusing on that relationship. And I feel like you kind of find those reasons to end relationships because you don't want to commit. I almost feel like you have a problem committing to a relationship. What do you need to look at? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. We have Judgment card. Yeah, the Tower. This is what you have to tear down here is the Devil. And I feel like that's what this is over here. I feel like you have this toxicity towards relationships, that you have this anger, that you have this hurt from the past. Either it was from your childhood or your parents or past relationships. It's almost like that is stopping you from having, like calling in your soulmate. Because that's what you have to deal with first before you can have a relationship that's long lasting. Or it could be that you're in a relationship, but I feel like you know that you're not truly committed to the relationship. I feel like you're not in 100%. You've lost interest. You have this aloofness, like you just don't really care. And that you're saying, you're kind of trying to convince yourself that this relationship is okay. But I feel like you're nitpicking things. For some reason that word keeps coming to my mind. Nitpicking and finding reasons, finding the negativity in people, but I almost feel that it goes back to something that's deeper that you have to work on, that you have to look at, right? What do you need to look at is Judgment, the Tower, and the Devil. These are three major cards here. This is a big message here. That there's a message in the fact that you're holding on to toxicity that has been building up inside of you that you haven't been able to let go. And that's what you have to strip down to, and that's what you need to work on before you can have a healthy relationship. This could be a partnership, this could be a friendship, a family member, it could just be something that you're working on. But I feel like you have this past energy that is just holding you back. Future energies, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, but I almost feel like it's because you have to go through this tower moment first, and you have to get to the core of what this devil energy is before you're able to move on. And once you do that, then your love life ascends to a higher level, but it doesn't mean that you're that you're getting engaged, but I feel like you're finally opening up to having a healthy relationship. But we also have this, releasing your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. So I feel like this could have to do with an ex. You have these codependency on this ex that maybe you're either thinking that this new person or new people, like you have no interest in relationships because you're worried that you're going to be treated the way your ex treated you, or that you're still holding on to that ex, that you're still wanting that relationship to happen. So you're finding faults with all of your new relationships because you keep going back to that one. Or if you're single and you're by yourself, that you keep bringing up your ex, right? That you're angry about it, you're frustrated about it, you're hurt by it. And you're like, I don't really want to be in a relationship. I'm just going to be alone because I don't want to be hurt again. But I feel that there's a part of you that wants to be in a relationship and wants to have healthy relationships. But this is what you have to face, is this energy here, right? Releasing your ex, or this could be this ex energy, that perfect, right? Putting an end to what happened in the past and realizing that that was the past, and not letting your past affect your current and your future, and seeing that. We have the Death card, which can represent Scorpio. We have the Ten of Wands. This is a heavy burden that you have been carrying on your back for a long time, and all of these things have been piling up over time. That you've been adding these things to your back, right? That you've been adding these things that you've been carrying, this frustration, and it was almost like it's been snowballed into something that's really big. And the time has come for you to let that go. The time has come for you to hear the message that this needs to be dealt with and torn down. Of course, you have to do what you feel is right for you. I'm not telling you what you need to do, but I feel like this reading is for that person that has finally opened their eyes, or realizes that they have to open their eyes, that this energy has been holding them back, and it's time to let that go. By doing that, I feel that you blossom. I feel that you let go of these things that you have built up, and I feel like you have for some reason, I feel like you have a lot of stress in your back and your neck, like your like your shoulders, not your lower back, but like this area right here. I feel that there's a lot of tension in your neck, the back of your neck, for some reason. I feel like you have a lot of that, and I feel that when you let this go, I feel that there's a lightness and a freedom to it. I'm feeling one more. Taking a rest after all of this happened. I almost feel that if you're not in a relationship, right, that if you're by yourself, I feel like just take that time to yourself to grow and to nurture yourself. I feel like don't get back into another relationship, because I feel like you need time to heal. You need to nurture yourself because you've had a lot of anger and frustration here. And this tower, releasing this is something that's a lot, I feel, that you've gone through. Bottom of the deck, yeah. Tens can be completions, but I feel that you're very exhausted and you're very tired. But I feel that in this future energies that I feel that it's, I'm curious what this card is. Yep, I love it. Happiness, 3 of Cups. That's right behind this, right? But I feel like the 3 of Cups is going to come through in the happiness and the lightness, but I feel like this is what you have to process and work through first before you can reach that. I feel like don't jump into something right away because you need this 4 of Swords energy. All right, so let's close out with the Whispers of Love. Whispers of Love, final message for Capricorn in this reading. Romance. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. And I feel like that's something that you haven't done in the past. And I feel like this is something that is coming in for you. And I feel that this is coming in for you because you've gone through this process, right? That you've released your ex, you've released these past energies, that you've freed yourself, you've taken time to yourself to clear your mind, to nurture yourself, to do those things that make that time for you, right? Make that fun time for you, right? The fun things for you. Do those things that you like to do before you get into another relationship. Heal your soul. Do those things, take that time to yourself, right? To focus on those things. If you love hiking, if you love going for boat rides, if you love, if you want to get into a workout routine, if you want to ride bicycles or whatever those things, if you want to join a group or a club, or you just want to spend time with your friends or your family, take that time for you to nurture yourself and to heal yourself. And once you do that and you love yourself and you feel that you're in a good place for yourself, that you're going to be able to lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection, because you won't be afraid of that, because you're going to choose the person, right? The soulmate, the person that is your partner, that is your true partner, because you're going to have those things where you're like, okay, I don't want to repeat this. I know those signs. I know those things that have happened in the past. I'm not going to repeat this. I don't want to put myself in this again. That I'm going to make better choices for myself. That I'm going to choose that partner. I'm ready to call in my soulmate. I'm ready to call in that partner because I've worked on myself. And I know what I deserve and I know what I don't deserve. And I'm going to make better choices. New love. There's a new love coming in for you. I feel that this new love represents the new love you have towards yourself, to choosing better. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. And that is about you, right? That's what I was saying, is doing those things, right, that make you happy, that you love to do, that you love to surround yourself with. It's the love that you have within yourself, that you have to find that first before you can give that to somebody else. And once you work on that and you take that time, then you can give that to somebody else. All right, and then let's get a romance card. I feel like this one here. Close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joyful. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstances you currently find yourself in. And that's what you need to tell yourself, and that's what you need to focus on. Even though you're struggling right now with this energy, but if you're realizing that changes have to be made and that you have to embrace this tower moment and that things have to be torn down, that things have to be revealed, things have to be stripped down, things have to be let go. Right? Things have to be let go, and you need that time to yourself. That's the process that you're going through. But it's well worth it, because the end results are that freedom and that love that you have for yourself and making better choices for you. All right. Thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.